We are here with Rich and Cindy Kern from Cardinal Farms to see how they are transforming their pole barn into a fruit and vegetable wash pack facility. In this video, Cindy and Rich give us a tour of the final wash pack and discuss what they learned from this experience.
Hi, this is Rich and Cindy Kern again from Cardinal Farms, and we're back to give you the final installment in the wash pack build out and construction, and we're excited to show you what has materialized from our plans.
So the things we're happiest with the wash pack, number one, that it's done and we're actually using it now. We've been using it for about 30 days. A lot of time and effort went into getting it to this point, and so much of what we planned and hoped for has actually come to be with it. It's been so cool to watch our staff work in there. We can have multiple people now working on multiple tasks at the same time. It's just so much more efficient than where we were working before.
Some of the ways that we feel that the food safety has improved in this wash pack, the use of the truss core walls means that water is not getting back behind and hiding away from us and creating mold. Those walls are washable, which is great, and just having everything be food grade. Our tables are all washable, so they're easy to sanitize and get clean afterwards, and we have processes in place so that people know that they need to clean things, before and after they're using them. So you can tell just that the overall quality of our food safety has gone way up with this new wash pack.
Definitely. And it's been easier to train our staff too. When we were doing it up in the garage, I mean, some weeks something would be over here, and some weeks it would be here, and some weeks it'd be turned this way. And so that uniformity, it was okay if it was just us, but as we've grown and have staff, there really has to be processes and procedures in place that people can follow week after week and person after person, regardless of who's doing the task.
Figuring out how to put the floor in was probably one of the more stressful aspects of the wash pack for us, because it was a big cost and it was concrete. So once it was in, it was in. And so we did a lot of discussion with our contractors and ensuring that all the right things, like the water lines, electrical, were in if they needed to be in before we poured any concrete. And then also determining the slope. We wanted to have the floor slope slightly towards the drains, which was a good consideration. What we didn't think about, though, was the fact that when we went to install the cooler, that made it hard to make the cooler level because there was a slight slope to the floor. So in hindsight, we probably shouldn't have done that in the portion of the floor where the cooler was going to be, and had just left that completely flat.
So produce that has been harvested in these green bins comes here and gets conditioned. So then it goes right into these stock tanks. We wanted to have a separate hose bib. We wanted to have a jacuzzi pump as a bubbler with its own switch. So, and then we wanted to have the green spinners over here. So it took quite a bit of finagling to figure out how that was all going to work. And then once it's spun, it comes out here onto the drying table generally, and gets dried and then gets packaged over here. And then we have our walk-in coolers. So once it comes out of the cooler, then we usually have the Cardinal Farms bus or the truck, and we'll bring that over here, and then we load it up and take it to whatever markets we need. When crates and bins and totes are dirty, after we've done the conditioning of the harvest or we've packed and we have things, then we bring that out here, and everything that's dirty gets stacked out here and gets washed and disinfected, and then we stack it right inside here. That's the clean area, and then before it gets used, it gets sanitized. So that creates a nice flow too, and the water from this goes right out along with the drains from the wash pack.
Just to see all the planning and effort come together, it really materialized almost beyond our wildest dreams.